All right, I am missing one person, but I've been waiting for like we've all been waiting so long for that was for him to come to come back, and he said he was gonna join the call, but it's been like like almost 2 hours now, so
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna get this started. Okay. So as many, and I'm hoping that y'all have read. Was it the description? There have been a lot of problems recently with the channel, and I've noticed it like almost every time. And it's specifically either with a stream or with a video that I released. It really doesn't matter what the hell it is. There's always something going on, and the one thing I keep on noticing is that it does not get the same recognition. It doesn't get the same recognition as some of my other videos do back then, and this has been going on for 3 months. And was it? Oh my god! I fucking hate my cats. Anyway, was it anyway? Anyway, the thing is, we all okay. We all know that I don't take a look at the view. Okay. We all know that I don't look at. We all know that I don't necessarily care for the views as much as other people do. But because of the fact that this has been going on for so long, and and like the same pattern repeats every time, I have to talk about it. And there are a lot of things that need to be addressed because this is getting out of hand. And I can't keep doing this anymore. And was it? And as you can tell, I have someone new here. Her name was it Glow? Do you mind introducing yourself?
Hi, everybody. As you may know, hi, everybody. As you know, I am Glow Pop Artisan, and Austin decided to invite me over.
Was it? Well, that's the short. That's just the short thing. But she's the artist. If some of you don't know, even though I'm pretty sure you all do, she's the artist who made the comic series Silence Means You Agree.
That's the one.
And Neil and that was it. And even though we literally met each other like for 2 days now.
I think, yeah, it was 2 days at least.
Yeah, wait, yeah. I remember it was 2 days. Even though we literally only met each other for 2 days, I trust her enough to tell her about all this, and she also she pretty much sympathizes with the fact that like even she agrees on with like the fact that the way that like most of my fans have been treating me. I'm not talking about the ones like MLG, like was like MLG Springtrap. Was it that was it MLG Springtrap? I gotta take a look at the top again. Hold on. Excuse me. And now the chat is like, fuck my life.
Ooh.
Okay, okay. Here we are. So, okay. So the people. Okay, so, so the people that have been commenting on this stream while I was waiting: MLG Springtrap, Zane, Brittany, was it Brittany the Puppet, Jeremy Angel, and Vincent Plays. Those like those. I know they watch my stuff and they appreciate the things that I do. I know that. I'm not necessarily talking about them though. I'm talking about the almost eight, like the rest. Oh my god. I'm specifically talking about the 680 people who are subbed to my channel, but they either don't look at my videos, they don't watch my streams.
Oh, hey, Dark!
Dark's here.
Oh,
I'm gonna kill you, you
How
son
long
of a...
does it take you to get ready?
You're so dead to me. I'm about to strangle you.
We've been waiting for so long, and now you show up.
I swear to God.
I was busy setting up some stuff and cleaning. To clean my room.
Okay.
Is your room that messy?
It was, and I had to clean it.
Okay, understandable. Okay. Okay, I knew that people are gonna get this misconstrued. I'm not okay to those who do watch my stuff and appreciate the things that I do, like the sacrifices I make to entertain y'all. I'm not necessarily talking about you guys. Y'all are fine. I'm talking about the ones that are sub to my channel. And the ones that are sub to my channel, but they was I can't even talk right now because again I know a lot of people are getting this misconstrued. Can y'all just explain it to them before I actually lose my mind?
Sure.
Okay.
Basically, what he's saying to the people that are subscribed and don't to watch, is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Basically, what he's saying, the people that are only there for the big YouTubers that show up here, or only there for certain type of content, and not here for him. You guys, for the people who basically come there for that, you need to do better on that because I'm trying to explain this the right way.
He's working his ass off.
He's working his ass off, and for the people that's only there for me because I'm here, or anybody else, or some other content crap. Don't just be there just for that. Be here for Austin because he's working his ass off. He's spent many times streaming, and I'm kind of disappointed in the people who are only there for that said reason. For the people that are there for him, though, and only there for him, and want to support him, and not there for the other stuff, thank you.
We bless you. You're a good person.
Other people, they're kind of pissing me off. I'm to the point where I'm going to tell them to go fuck themselves.
Literally.
And it's honest to God true because again, I said this before. I don't pay attention to the view count sometimes, but because of the fact that the pattern keeps on repeating, ever since I started in July to now, it keeps repeating. Whenever it's me, there's usually like 5 to 10 people that watch. Whenever it's me and Katie, it's usually 6 to 12 people. If it's me, Katie, and Roxas, it goes from 6 to 12 to like 8 to maybe 15. But when everyone's here, it goes from 5 to 10 to 10 to maybe 24.
Mm-hmm.
And the highest I've ever gotten, I last checked, was 25. And that was because everyone was here. And then the second that Elijah, Roxas, and Katie left, it went from 25 to 7.
That's just sad.
And kind of a dick move for the people who left. I know you all are watching, by the way. For the people that left, probably. Shame on you.
Suck my dick.
And it's just
you gotta realize that he works so hard to make content for you all, and you got to appreciate the content he works on. He works so hard on it.
The least you can do is just give him just give him time. He's just doing his best right now to provide content for you guys.
And y'all don't know this, but he starves himself for you guys. And the fact that you guys aren't paying attention, it literally pisses me off. The fact that he works so damn hard, the fact that he's not eating, he's starving, is
And the
pissing
fact
me
that
off.
and the fact that I literally stay up from like 3 o'clock in the morning or maybe 4 o'clock in the morning to record for something, and once all that's done and it doesn't get that many views, it's like I don't have to do this. And but before we continue, to those who say that they do watch the stream, but they can't really stay for long. I'm still, this is not directed towards you. If you have a reason as to why you can't really watch the streams all the time, that's fine. I get it. And it goes with what MLG said earlier about how he couldn't stay because he had school and all that. I have school as well.
All of us do at some point.
Exactly, and I get it. Even if it's your junior or senior year or your sophomore year or your freshman, whatever year you are in and you have school, I get it. I've been there. This is my last year, but still,
lucky bastard.
But still though, I literally go 5 to 11 hours of not eating. I go a whole day without sleeping. Okay, actually, no, that's a lie. But still, but still, though, I don't sleep that often, and the reason why I don't sleep that often is because I'm trying to make all of this for everyone. I'm just one person. And yeah, I know I don't have 1,000 subs. I know I'm getting close to it, and I know the expectations are going to be higher. But to those who do this, you need to remember I'm one person. I am a 17-year-old senior in high school who has to worry about trying to get to college, trying to stick with my fucking grades, trying to stick into so many scholarships I can get to get my like to be able to go to college, to be able to actually get out of the state, to actually live a life and constantly make this shit for everyone. It's hard, and to add the weight, I've been suffering from depression for 6 years. I've been suffering from insomnia for 4 years. I've been suffering from anxiety my whole life. And now I feel like I'm suffering from anorexia because I don't eat as much as I used to. And it's slowly getting worse and worse, but I don't care. I still do it. I still push myself to do this.
And he works his ass off. I'm there with him in calls some of the time. I'm there when he messages me. I'm there every time he works his ass off or prepares a stream or a video or a project. He works his ass off, and he deserves more recognition. My freaking recognition. And he needs people to actually be there for him, and not just to be there because I'm there or somebody else is there or just because of the content of a character or something. He works his fucking ass off. I've seen it. And he works it, and I even work my ass off too. Like, we both work our asses off on projects and stuff. And for the people there, and the people there that are still there, thank you. But for the other people that's just doing all the other shit, no, screw you.
Suck my dick.
Those kind of people are not true fans.
They're not. They just go in and then they just go out.
It really bothers me when people usually just come in for one single thing and not for everything else.
And
especially when it's a shout out.
And I'm going to be 100% honest. there are some things that I haven't done on this channel, like some of the voices that I still need to get to, but but regardless, I'm afraid
Really,
to
Ty,
even get to
you're
those
not
things
stuck.
because I know for a fact, like for example, I
And all
we
you need to do
in
is
the
push
for
out.
the whole time that Sister Location came out, I never did a Nard voice, and I'm afraid to do it because of the fact that I know because of the fact that there are so many people who did it before, especially the one that's with me right now, and everyone loves Elijah's version of Anard more than any other person who did it.
And that's another subject we got to talk about, the Anard and Mendez thing. That,
Yeah.
There are this is why I
Kill
made
me.
this is why I made the stream, and it's called "It's Time to End" because there are so many It's not just me that I'm doing this for. I'm doing this for Elijah. I'm doing this for Roxas. I'm doing this for Glow. I'm doing this for Shiki. I'm doing this for Katie. I'm doing this for Miz. I'm doing this for Desi. I'm doing this for everyone I know because we need to talk.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And but it was but so back to the whole Anar thing. Everyone loves Elijah's Anar voice more than anyone else does. And I'm always afraid of making one because I know that the second that I release it, the first comment I'm going to get is, "Your voice sucks. Dark Boxes is better."
Oh my gosh, that actually reminds me so much of when my video of my FNAF World voices got so popular, I would get a majority of comments saying that Ethos Boom's voices are better.
And it's just again, I get that you want to show your I get that you want to show your love for this man, but you need to remember I've been friends with him ever since I started this. A correction. Ever since we started this. And if I ever got a comment like that, I'm just gonna look at the person who said that in the face and immediately tell them, "You act like I don't know this already. I've been friends with this man for 4, soon to be 5 years now, and you have the audacity to tell me that my best friend's voice is so much better than Elijah's." You must have the gall of 1,000 stones, because if it was vulnerable as hell, I would have broken in half.
Mhm.
And but it doesn't get worse from there. I remember I got comments saying, I remember I got comments when I first made, I remember I got comments back then about how I would steal some scripts from other people, and like it was when Sister Location first came out, and I saw like when Sister Location first came out, I remember I made was a Baby and Melora voice, and once I uploaded that video, a few moments go by, not a few moments, a few days go by, and I get a comment from someone literally telling me that I stole David Near's script for Ballora. And I'm just sitting here like, that they're similar, yes, but I improvised it. It's not quote unquote stealing it's not quote unquote plagiarizing if the script is similar to the first person who made the voice. And also, please keep in mind that it wasn't David Neer who made it; it was his sister. I really hate it when people get that confused. That because it's also the same thing with Bridget. She doesn't get the same amount of recognition as her brother does, and it still kills me. And it's like, what the hell? But okay, I'm actually kind of getting off topic here, but it's still about the art thing. And to those who are going to ask me if I'm ever going to if I'm ever going to record something for like an art Minda, I will instantly tell them no, because I know what the outcome's going to be, and I don't want to deal with it. Okay, Blue Street Girl, if you're watching this, I love your comics. But if I'm going to get someone who tells me that, I'm not doing it. I don't care how much anyone pays me to do it. I don't care if I'm blackmailed to do it. I don't care if I'm threatened to do it. I will not do it.
And he's keeping it.
Exactly.
It's too much. It's too much.
No, we can't hear you, Dark.
Yeah.
I was wondering who that.
God damn it, Dark.
Hello?
There we go.
There we go.
There he is.
Okay, it was my headphones messing with my mic. I was trying to say something. Okay, to the Anard and Minda discussion, and also back to what Austin said to David Neer. I'll start with the Anard and Minda discussion first. I at first loved doing the series. I loved doing it. It was fun. But as time went on and on and on, I kind of got tired and wanted to take a break from it. And then as soon as I took a break from it the first time, people were like, "Oh, Darkbox, why don't you do anymore? If you don't do anymore, I'll unsubscribe," and stuff like that. And I told the people that said they'll unsubscribe, I'm like, "Fine, go fuck off. I don't care."
Oh my gosh. People, if they don't want to do it, like if Dark didn't want to do it, he doesn't have to. That's his choice.
And that's what really pissed me off, because as soon as people kept saying that, I was like, then you're not a true fucking fan. Get the fuck out of my face.
Oh yeah. So I don't know if this is similar to the topic. But like whenever I do a FNAF related video or a FNAF related live stream, I get a huge majority in views and likes and all that, and even and especially subscribers. But whenever I start to do other games and all that, especially for a long time, I just do a whole bunch of my own kind of content. I just see my subscriber count just go down like 1 or 2 or 3 every now and then.
It's definitely related.
It really pisses me off when people are only there for my FNAF content and not for me and all the content I make for everyone.
Exactly.
And one thing though, I had this one argument with somebody in the comment section. They said, "Oh, like, we watch your other videos and stuff. We don't just watch your Anard and Minda." And I knew this fan because they would constantly beg for more Anard and Minda. And then they said, "Oh, it was because of the bell didn't work." And I'm like, that's bullshit, because for one, I know the difference between the bell and somebody not watching.
Yeah.
I know the difference.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't a fucking idiot.
Huge difference.
And let's be real though, and let's be honest. So I really feel like that some of the people who do something like that, they do mistake us for idiots or something like that, and it's like, no.
Who do you think you are?
Exactly. Like first of all, you're the one that's being the idiot. We know the difference. We catch on to that shit like that.
Very much so.
Because we've dealt with that shit so many times that it's obvious from a person the way they message.
Exactly.
And the thing is, when the first time I did stop and went on my break for a while, I noticed people unsubscribe. I'm like, okay, if they don't want them, then that's their choice. And then when I started doing it again, I noticed they resubscribed, and I'm like, oh, so you're only fucking here for that? Wow. And then I even the time I made that vent post about how I was getting tired of it, and the people agreed that, oh, we won't do that to you anymore, Dark Box. We'll be there for your other content. We're not only here for Narda Minda. And the
Bullshit.
people that were there for me, thank you. But for the people who weren't there for me and were only there for that, fuck you.
Exactly.
That's all I have to say. That's all I have to say.
Honestly,
about that
no one.
part.
Yeah, no one deserves that.
Mm-hmm.
And that really insulted me, and that's why I stopped the Nardaminda for a while. And and one thing though, for the people who's going to go bitch and complain about this, and even try to message Blue Streak Girl about this, I'm friends with Blue Streak Girl. I know her, and she knows what I go through with the fans constantly begging me. She knows what I go through. She knows. And she gets sick and tired of it as well. She does.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
I got message proof if you want me to show you. I got message proof.
Hey, your mic's glitching.
Cool.
I know.
Actually, wait, actually,
Hello?
that's
Yo.
yeah.
All right, we
Yeah.
Okay. But, and then right after I made that post, I took a break from it. People were respecting it for a little bit. And then as soon as I posted the next one, I noticed the difference in my views. Like, let me pull up the difference in my views.
I'm
From the
already on the
last
page.
Anard. Yeah, I'm gonna pull it up right now and show the difference to everybody. And then I'm gonna make a lot of people who were only there for that feel like
Shit.
it's slowly loading up for me. But
Your mic is
What?
glitching.
It's glitching.
Can you hear me better?
There you
Yeah.
go.
Sorry, my headphones keep messing up on me. But let me go back to the last time I did my last Anarminda video, and I'm not going back to the one about Slip Up. I'm going to the other one that I did before that. It would have to be.
It would be. I think it was.
Washed Away. Washed Away.
Alright.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I have to take off my headphones because they're glitching the hell out. But I found the video, and the last Minda video that I did was Washed Away. And let me tell you how many views that got. And compared to the other one, like, I got over 640,782 views on that video. And then right after I posted that, I was hoping people would be like thankful, and they'd be like, oh, he started posting it again. Maybe we should start being more nice to his other content. And from there on out, right after I posted that video, I only got 1,000 views per video, or at least 9,000. Only that. Only that for the rest of my videos, all the way up to Bendy and Mickey would play Would You Rather. And that one I understand because people really like that one. But right after that, only just 1,000 views on per video. Everybody else pretty much ignored the rest of the videos I posted. And then when I said, okay, that kind of pissed me off for the people who did that, and when I sent my message out giving them a warning, they all started paying attention to those other videos. And then I did another Anardaminda video, which was the recent one, Slip Up. That one, let me go to see how many views that is right now compared to the views I've had lately. It's slowly loading for me.
Slow going.
Shit, no, I didn't want to click on my Octodad video. Okay. Alright. So let me pull up the Anard and Minda video. The recent one. Over 35,450 views. And then for the rest is all the way up to 1,000 and 5,000. Nothing else.
Oh.
And when I posted my music things that I made, my music for my themes, those only got like 100 views per one. Slowly. And as soon as I posted my Venom voice, I noticed the views went back up. But yeah, that's how I was extremely hurt knowing that I've told these people millions of times, I'm not going to go through this shit again. I won't do this again. This is practically killing somewhat of my channel because knowing that some people are only there for that said video pisses me off. Because I'm like, so you only subscribe for that and you're not there for me. Shows that you're a true fan. Not.
Yeah, dicks.
Assholes.
In all seriousness, guys, you really support the creators, not just the content. Like, if you're not going to be there for the person, you might as well just leave. The door is right over there.
Exactly. The door's right here. Let me open it for you. Get the fuck out if you're only here for the shit that we make. Not for the person and the channel together.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we work hard to provide content for everyone to enjoy. And especially, yes. Like if you're there for the content, that's fine. If you're there for the person, that's fine too. If you're there for both, that's fine. But if you're not there for both, just leave.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And one more nitpick I have to shout out to say. Actually, two little ones that are short to say. People, for anytime I do streams, stop asking for Anardaminda voices, because even when I'm on non-Anardaminda content, stop asking on streams. Stop that. And also, stop asking for shoutouts if I don't, like, I will only give shoutouts to the people I know. Not to just some random person who says, Darkbox, give me a shoutout.
Yeah, I honestly feel like when people do that, it's pretty much because they're wanting a lot of attention.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Or even when people like comment in my comment section, please subscribe to my channel. I delete those. I go through my comment section and
I see those every day.
Oh my god.
I have not seen those yet, and I'm so happy I haven't. But I'm pretty sure if I do, I will delete them.
Yeah, I've gotten comments before saying I be in your videos.
Oh, those kill me. Those kill me. Those what, like, when I'm having a good old day on YouTube thinking, oh, I'm gonna post some new content. Immediately sees that post.
No.
My motivation's gone.
It's like, nope.
Actually, now was when you mentioned about the songs thing about the songs were about the characters. That also reminds me. People, for the love of Christ, stop asking about Void. I understand he's a lovable character, but for the longest, I've seen nothing but people asking for Void or something related to him, and it's like, I'm like,
back off.
It's like seriously, back off with your thirsty ass.
My child.
Yeah, seriously.
I only know one person that's actually thirsty for him, but I can but again, it's cheeky, but still though.
Yeah.
She's an exception because she doesn't go overboard.
Like the thing is, when we had that Q&A stream, I saw people only ask questions about Void and stuff, and not to anybody else. Not even Austin's characters, not even Roxas's characters. I even had to repeat myself like 5 times saying, people, my characters are not the only characters in the world. There's other characters. Give them recognition.
Yes, recognition is good.
When the glitching is so bad, but you still understood everything.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, but glitch.
Oh dear.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
Oh my god, you're glitching real bad.
It's still,
By the way, for
just...
people who are wondering why I don't post as much, blame my internet company.
Exactly.
Oh yeah.
Exactly. It's just yeah, about the whole characters thing. I know that when it came to the other 7, no correction, like the 5 characters that 5 of the 8 characters I made. Granted, I know it only took like a little bit of time, and the other 3 were like 6 years. But still though, I put in a lot of shit in that, and again, I understand that for some people they don't want to read like 4 or 5 pages of information, but those characters, I'm eventually going to bring them into projects, and I'm still waiting on I'm still waiting on a modeler to help me port them. I already have the models made. I'm just waiting for someone to help me port them for free. And I will give I know it sounds cheesy for this, but I actually will give you a shout out for it if you do help me. But still though, it took me 8 months to work on these profiles, and I'm still not even done. I will be 100% honest. I am not even done yet. But the fact that the day I posted the link for them, and it only got like 6 or 7 likes, 7 comments. I know it says 13, but I'm excluding the conversation that I had after that, and not get anything else the next day. It really hurts. And it's like I even had to mention that to to some of the people, like, and it's also another thing. I don't even see questions about my characters. I don't see questions. I don't see anything related to them. Except for like a couple of people said, like, talking about Alexandre or maybe Chris. Yes.
That goes dark.
Oh my god.
His mic must have been glitching out a lot.
It was either his mic or it's the fact that his phone's like, well, he needs.
Oh look, he's back.
Speaking of devil,
I was
What? Wait, what glitch?
My internet is a bitch.
oh,
Exactly.
Oh my goodness.
Exactly, but still, that's just I don't even get any questions or and like anything that's related to like to any of my characters, with the exception of a couple of people asking about like Alexandre or Christopher. Like, it doesn't even matter. Like, it's one of them. But still, though, I never get any comments, questions, anything related to them. And yet I look over to some of the posts that Elijah has made, and it doesn't even matter if it's related to his characters. Most of the things I see is something like someone asking about Void, Alto, Weeder. The point is that I see more questions asked about his characters more than any other person who has made characters, and it really pisses me off.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back, Cheeky.
And but still though, it's like it really kills me that it really kills me that despite the fact that I do all this, I made all these characters, I wasted my whole summer making all this, and making every single character, making them believable, I just want you guys to explain, try to explain to everyone up what I'm basically trying to say, because I know I gotta go downstairs and get my food soon, but still, just please.
Who's gonna do it?
We'll try to do it.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
We'll try our best.
While you explain, I'll play some memes in the background.
I got a meme I'm gonna play.
Nope, I got you.
Oh Jesus!
I got you, fam.
We will not. I don't want Nintendo on my ass. Please stop. I don't want Nintendo on my ass. Please stop, honey. Please stop. I will talk over this entire theme song if I have to.
Oh my gosh! Come on, we don't want Austin getting in trouble.
What exactly?
What?
He needs some milk.
Oh my god!
He needs some milk. Getting back to it. It's like whenever someone makes a character, and I'm talking about the average person, they do so many things with their characters that it kind of creates a lot of problems. It creates a lot of loopholes, a lot of lore holes. It creates a lot of
Plot holes.
And then when you look over at but then when it comes to some people like Roxas, for instance, he made his he has so much time on his hands, I swear. You give him a whole month to think of a project, he will have a story written in 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
And with that story is a whole set of characters, a lot now that I think about it. And none of them don't have plot holes. None of them don't have loopholes. None of them don't have lore holes. It's like he makes all these characters into something believable.
Oh my god.
And then when you look over at was it Shiki, for instance? Yes, she hasn't really posted much about hers, but I've looked at them, and some of them are believable, some of them are not. But the point is that she makes characters that people can relate to.
Yeah.
and the same goes for Glow.
Yeah.
And the same goes for Elijah, even though we all know that some of them are overpowered. I will admit it, and I understand why you want them to be overpowered, but I will still admit it.
It's overpowered. I swear to God.
And you do have a good reason for it as well.
Exactly.
I have a reason, and I also agree with people what they say. It's overpowered, but I have a reason.
Yeah.
Damn it. You and your anime.
then when you and then like, it's like when you and then you look at mine. I know that there are some loopholes. Well, not loopholes that are that there. I know there are some lore holes, and I'm actually getting to that. But regardless, I try to make these characters somehow believable. I really try.
He does try.
He does, really. I'm not even kidding.
Mm-hmm.
Like for instance, like was it like I gotta look at was it one of them? Wait, okay, like for instance, I really put in everything from the name to the height to the weight to the age to the family to the likes to the dislikes to the sexuality to the prefers to the date of birth to the birthplace to the horoscope to the zodiac to the vocal range to the voice type to the ethnicity to the gender to the pronouns and the personality, and on top of that, if it actually wants to scroll down, to the favorite genre, to the favorite song, to the favorite holiday, to the favorite games, to the favorite animatronics, to the favorite movies, to the favorite TV shows, to the favorite bands, and relationship status.
What about blood type?
Everything.
It's definitely a mouthful.
You need to add the blood types.
It just again, and I'm telling you, that's the Puerto Rican in me.
But earlier, Austin, when you said that you're going to add characters in your projects, I'm just thinking, just in case if you weren't ever able to get the model thing, I thought about how the way we would do it with how the way I would draw them for you.
Alright, you can just ask me to draw them. I have so much time. I really am bored. I literally have nothing else to do.
Oh, also, wait. Okay. The one thing I love about I'm looking at the comments in the stream, and also, Julie, I did see it. Thank you. But what Jeremy said that I rap faster than Eminem. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
From the personality to this to that, I'm like,
I will do it again just for the hell of it. Wait, hold.
Okay.
from the ethnicity, from the relationship. There's only a few things I got.
How the way Austin said, "Let me tell you something," reminds me of a character. I don't remember their name, but I know. I just thought of something.
Let me get the meme soundboard ready.
Let me tell you something, or something. I'm trying to remember the name.
Demonetized.
Instant demonetized.
No, more like copyright fucked.
Exactly.
Roundabout.
Demonetize FBI. Open up.
Got you.
Demonetization has been activated.
Oh dear.
But just again, I will do it just for the hell of it.
Got you. I'm gonna play the meme music again.
But still, just from the real name to the height to the weight to the age to the family to the likes to the dislikes to the sexuality to the prefers to the date of birth to the birthplace to the horoscope to the zodiac to the vocal range to the voice type to the ethnicity to the gender to the pronouns to the personality to the favorite genre to the favorite song to the favorite holiday, the favorite season, the favorite games, favorite animatronics, favorite movies, favorite TV shows, favorite bands, and relationship status. And also on top of that, the casual wear, the work wear, the battle wear, the sleepwear, the performing wear. It doesn't matter. Everything is there. I love the fact that you were playing. wait, hold on. What mark was that ad? Because I feel like I not wrapped. I feel like I said all of that in less than 20 seconds or something. Instant demonetized.
Now I remember. Now I remember the character. You remember the character from from the Ben 10 series, Raph?
Yep.
When you said, "Let me tell you something," it reminded me of him.
Oh, jeez.
Please pull up that one meme of that guy screaming, "Yeah!" like the cowboy guy on the mountain. The meme.
The cowboy that's screaming like.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, sweet baby Jesus. Oh wait. There was more to I completely forgot. There was still more to that. It was just from all that to was it to like the repetition 28 stab wounds.
Got you.
28 stab wounds.
28 stab wounds.
I got you.
28 stab wounds.
Law and Order theme, please.
Got you.
Special Victims Unit. Ooh.
I freaking love that meme.
I pretty much lost it when that played.
It just sweet Jesus.
One thing though, I'm planning.
Dun, dun.
One thing I plan on doing if me and Austin were ever gonna do a project. Basically, it would be probably like what I mean for a project. I mean like based on the roleplay we're doing. It would be the moment Venom went inside of James under the Law of Order.
Dun dun.
Oh my god.
Fun times all around.
Nobody would told me life would be this way. Please play that. Please play that.
I'll be there for you.
The second that he gets a symbiote, it's like,
Even I know
why
that song.
does life have to be this way?
Yeah.
Like play the Friends theme. We're all going to sing it. Okay, we're all gonna sing it.
Oh god.
Yes!
I don't even know the words.
I gotta go find the words.
Wait. I gotta get the lyrics.
Me too.
So long. Zane has drank the root beer.
Friends lyrics. I'm looking it up real quick.
I'm looking it up right now.
Same.
We will not let this be monetized. We better stop that right.
Ow, my ears. It's like waiting music.
No, play Jeopardy. Play Jeopardy.
Oh yes.
Got you.
I'm gonna be honest. It still kills me I can do all this. Like that whole entire thing. Excuse me. That like all of that was what I did earlier in one breath. How
Yes!
Oh.
I hate you so much. Demonetize what are you doing? You can't get the phone off your phone now.
Okay, we're only gonna sing a little bit of the Friends song, so okay.
Yeah.
Only a little bit, okay.
Okay.
Why does this?
I'll sing.
No one
told me
gonna be this way. The job's a joke, you broke. Your love life's the away. It's like you're always stuck in second gear.
When it
Isn't been your day, your week, your month, even your year, but I'll be there
for you.
when the rain starts to pour.
I'll be there for you.
Like I've been there before.
For you.
You're there for me too. So many errors.
This is all I have to say to that. Just
Somebody play the Ugandan Knuckles theme.
Oh!
Yeah. Now play the official song. Play the song of my people.
Sing the song of my people.
Sing the song of my people. Do you know the way? You know the way.
Sing the
If
song
you
about
do not
people.
know the way, contract Ebola today. Contract.
Do you know the way? I don't know the way. We must find a way.
Oh, Suji, what have I started?
You started the meme.
I like how the stream went from a serious stream to just memes.
It just went to plain. It just went to plain hilarity.
Let me be honest. Let me be honest. We're only gonna do this for like a little bit longer, and then we're gonna go back to the serious mode.
Yeah.
I just wanted to go back. I just wanted to release some comic relief before we go back into whole seriousness. And I just realized I made this into a Shakespearean play. Fuck. Romeo, wherefore art thou? Romeo, wherefore art thou when I need you, bitch?
Testing, 1, 2, 3. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, my first idea is play Ocean Man.
Ocean Man.
I didn't even have to say.
Ocean Man.
Ocean Man, take me by the hand.
Take me to the land that you understand.
Second thing I have an idea for, Austin.
Ocean Man.
I dare you to dance to Metatons.
Oh, yes.
Not. Listen, I can't dance for shit.
We'll try.
You can't spell Metaton?
Just do it.
Just play Metaton's theme, just for that.
I've heard that completely wrong. Wait, hold on 1 second. I know I own it. Hold on. Tell me, please don't kill me. Please do not kill me.
I got you.
You son of a bitch.
Oh yes.
Oh, yes, darling. Holy shit.
Oh, yes.
Oh.
Let's give them a real show.
The real show.
Yes.
Time to give them the real show, darling.
Oh, Austin, that was
I
great.
hate you so much, Kiki.
Dude.
Wait. We got one more theme to play.
Boom, ba, 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 1, 2.
Play the Sanas meme.
Snow.
Play the yay.
Yeah. Hey. Da, 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 da,
Let's
da,
go.
going now. Gotta eat more pasta. What's going on? And I say, what's going on?
And I said,
what's going on?
What's going on? What's going on?
Roxas just comes in and he's like, what's going on?
Shit. Roxas, that glitched the hell out for me. That scared the fuck out of me.
Oh.
Was your fists up?
Yes.
I am so sorry, MLG.
Play the Let Me Smash thing.
Got you.
Smash.
Let me smash.
Yes.
Let me
Let me
smash.
smash.
Oh
Let me
dear.
smash.
Play it multiple times.
Wait, no.
Let me smash.
Elijah, I just thought of something. I hate my sinful mind for this, but hold on, I'm gonna text it to
When like we all went quiet for a second and it was just like wah, and we all just like
Mission failed. We'll get 'em next time.
Oh jeez. Also, I just texted it.
Snake.
Wait. I gotta say this in my Venom voice.
It's noon.
I gotta say this in my Venom voice. Hold up.
Okay. Okay.
I have crippling depression.
I'm trying to say.
Sister, please.
Please let Dark speak.
Okay, prepare your James voice for this. James,
Oh, sweet. What is it?
let me smash.
Oh!
Oh no!
No. Oh, yes.
Oh my god!
That's a lot of damage. Why are you doing it? Why are you doing it?
I don't get no sleep because of y'all.
I'm gonna sleep because of y'all. No, y'all gonna sleep because of me.
That was so perfectly timed.
Play the.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna sleep 'cause
Just to suffer.
Oh my goodness.
Sweet Jesus.
It is Wednesday, my dudes.
I got one song for Shiki. I got one song for Shiki to look up real quick. And wait, Shiki.
Sister!
I got one song I gotta show you.
I feel like I've seen it.
Have you ever heard of the song? I take a look at my enormous penis.
Oh no!
Oh no!
We are not playing that in this stream.
No.
No.
No. I want Shiki to look it up, mute herself, and listen to it, and then give her reaction right after she's
Have you heard of Jesus?
look up the song real quick. And then you can mute yourself, listen to it, and then come back.
No!
Yeah!
Alright. Jeez.
Let me know. It's basically like a barbershop quartet. That's what they're basically singing as.
This coloring is taking forever, but the line art really paid off.
Honestly, mood.
When I'm basically doing my line art, or basically the hardest part is from just coloring in for me.
What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I showed this to Austin, and she, wait.
What was the video?
I went dark for a second.
Dark.
Ta-da!
Oh, very nice.
Ooh, very scary.
Got it. Found it.
Ooh.
I'll mute myself.
Okay.
Ooh, very scary.
Yeah.
Very scary.
Anyway,
Ooh, very scary.
It's me, Mario.
like the
I'm a
thing
mushroom at the
like, with this page with this page, I was gonna name.
Completely forgot about that.
I was going to call this one the Demon Quad Cometh.
Oh, Jesus. Wait, no, like, wait. I'm so high up in the air, and I can see all the mushroom dip. Oh, Jesus. I think I just killed him.
Oh no!
Oh my god!
Messing up on me.
Never mind.
But you gotta get a bit of Wario's mushroom. Wow.
We're just whying it up.
It's a Wario. Wow.
Oh my
goodness.
I know my Strider's still the. No! You better cut that shit out. You better cut that shit out. That I actually got copyrighted for that. You need to stop.
It's time to stop. It's time to stop.
No more! Time to stop! Time to stop, okay? No more!
Where are your
Where are your
parents?
parents? Who are your parents? I'm gonna call Child Protective Services! It's time to stop!
Oh, this is literally the most brilliant thing we've ever done. I know we gotta go back to the seriousness soon, but
Yeah.
we really needed this after after talking about the many
The shit
things so
thing.
long.
Yes.
Also, She, did you listen to the song? That doesn't sound right.
I was about to say, I think it was a yes, but at the same time, she was just like, oh.
I want to die.
I want to die. I want to die.
I want to die. It's her mind is really just a bunch of errors, right?
And then play the crackhead cinema theme.
Oh my god. Also, yes, my voice is voice cracked. What is going on here?
I just hear breakfast.
Breakfast.
Breakfast. What was for breakfast, Dad?
Wow. A runabout. I'll steal it. No one will ever know.
Oh my god.
Who you call a pinhead?
Oh
Inhale the memes, exhale the memes.
My bloodstream. There are good memes and there are bad memes. Why has God abandoned us?
And there are memes that are just plain terrible.
Exactly, like
I got you
mine.
one.
Nani?
Nani?
Ah!
You question the words of the mighty Jimmy?
Look,
Kneel
the
down
Bible.
and pray to
That says the
Jimmy.
Bible. That says the Bible. You question the words of the mighty Jimmy.
Oh, but
Play the ear rape version of that.
we need to tell her about what about was about the one remix that we did with that. Just it's not the mighty Jimmy, it's the mighty Florence.
Oh my goodness.
God.
No, it's the mighty homie.
It's the mighty. Wait, no, or in my case, it's the mighty Venom. Just it's not even any of that. It's the mighty Venom.
You question the words of the mighty Venom.
It's him sliding into the DMs.
Oh my God.
He's in Austin Swamp.
What are you doing in my swamp?
I am in such a pose. It looks disturbing. Exactly.
Somebody
He's
knock
playing.
us.
All I
Dang,
have to say is, please play Ocean Man now, since we can end this mode.
Yes, please.
And I mean the official Ocean Man.
To the land.
Ocean Man.
Why do I have a feeling we're gonna get copyright strikes now?
We're going to get so many of them that this
We're
video is.
gonna get more than copyright strikes. We're just gonna get guideline strikes.
We're gonna get I'm gonna get demonetized. Okay, also, I know I sent this earlier, but I gotta send this again. just Elijah, you would. Wait, no. It's now perfect for James's.
Oh God, I just thought of something.
What?
Oh no.
You remember?
Could you say that again?
Wrestling Queen.
Okay, I muted her.
Okay. So basically, what I was going to say was, remember the Law and Order dog meme where someone slapped a dog?
Yes.
That's Venom and James.
Oh. Dun dun. Dun dun.
But it's just it's just
No. That's Venomized James and Steve.
Could you say that again, but in RPMs?
That's Venomized James and Steve.
Are you serious?
You're not wrong though.
Dun dun dun.
Just again, you are not wrong though.
But yeah, I gotta get going. I got some homework to go do.
Boy.
But let's go to the serious mode for at least a couple minutes because I only got 5 minutes.
Okay, let's go.
Okay.
Okay, so where do we leave off before
We were talking about like how people would constantly beg for shoutouts and would only come there for certain reasons on streams and the Anardaminda stuff.
Was So we already talked about that, but I think we
That's a
I
Skype.
think
And Void. We left off with Void. Yeah, we left off with the Void situation.
Oh yeah, we were
and
talking about
just
Ward.
and just characters in general.
Yeah.
Like just now, I just got a subscriber from both of your channels.
Who?
Someone, but I don't want to get my ass hunted.
Oh Jesus! Okay.
Reason I did that sound is because because of Shiki's picture reminds me of that kid that like that little baby who got covered in peanut butter.
Oh Jesus! Anyway. But yeah, it's just oh wait no, okay, now I remember exactly where we left off. We left off at that one part. That was at the one part where I kept talking about like every single thing I do to make my characters believable for the moment before before I actually released. Was it the whole lore thing? And that whole situation
that you
was
rapped. That you rapped.
Yep. Unintentionally, but yes.
And then I added memes, and then it went from a full ass meme conversation.
Oh Jesus! It's it's just all I can really say is that just don't constantly ask for like just don't constantly ask people to what was about one specific character and like try to go more towards all the other ones because people oh my god, because people have worked so hard on some of the characters that they have made, and like it doesn't even matter if it's like like as simple as like making a baby or something, or like maybe like making a baby, making a cat. It doesn't matter what it is. It's just give people the recognition that they deserve for spending so much of their time on was it making all this because it hurts to know that like for like one moment can go by and everyone will constantly talk about this one character, but then when someone brings in like another brings in like another that's not even related to that one, it suddenly just goes down the drain and no one talks about it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It gets to the point where, okay, we get it. You like this character, but give some others some more recognition and more, like, don't just focus on other characters, like, especially Void, for instance. I get it. There's a lot of people that like him, but he's not the only fucking character in the world. And if you're only there for that, just please leave. You're just only going to make yourself a nuisance.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's definitely best if you go for other characters rather than just one. Be sure to give the others a chance.
Yeah, you need diversity.
Yes.
Exactly, and also, like that's literally all of my children.
Like,
Oh wait, no, go ahead.
Like what Roxas says is a lot of people need a lot of diversity. Like how DA Game said, for instance, he was going through hell with people constantly asking, "When's the next Bendy song? When's the next Bendy song?" I felt bad for him, and he even had to make a stream and tell everybody, even called a bunch of people, a bunch of little fucking kids and stuff. He had to tell everybody from the straight down serious to tell them to fuck off. Please.
He was
for the
done.
love of God, they were going to give him a heart attack for how much they were stressing him. And I get it, you like it, but stop being such a fucking little kid and give some other things a shot.
So you-
Any of the reason, the reason I do way more than just FNAF or just Bendy on my channel, and I just do way more than that is because when I used to play just FNAF fan games all the time, it was driving me crazy that I wasn't that I didn't that it almost felt like the same thing over and over again.
And that's the thing, what makes people leave fandoms. If they're stuck focusing on the same thing over and over again, they won't like being part of the whole franchise or something like that. They need some diversity so they can be able to still like what they were doing. And due to fucking little kids everywhere who comment in the comment section, and yes, I'm pointing out to you the little ones. I'm not gonna say anything bad or anything, but you need some diversity too for yourself. And the kids these days, and Roxas has said it many times, I'm disappointed in this year's generation of children and how the way their parents. That's another big topic that we'll touch on later about the parents.
Yes.
Because that's like a major one.
That's one of my hugest pet peeves. That's one of the biggest things that truly bothers me to this day. This generation's children and parents. I miss the old days when I was a child.
Like, we get that some people weren't raised the same way as them, as certain other people and stuff, but at least, like, I notice kids are very spoiled nowadays. Everyone knows that. They're very spoiled to the deepest of their core. And I remember
when I was a child, kids weren't all about being all cool and playing Call of Duty or Fortnite. We actually just played and used our imagination. And we were just having fun. And parents were actually being responsible for their kids.
And the thing is, here's another thing. Like, let's actually touch on that subject a little bit, and then we'll go back to what Austin's saying. But yeah, back in the day, like, kids that would like get mad that you don't get them like a video game or something like that, or they be selfish, or they talk about Fortnite, or they're being like bullies and stuff. Back then, even back in my time when I was a kid, I would get my ass beat if I acted that way.
Same here.
Like, if I would have acted that way, I would have got my ass beat more times than. Well, I was gonna say a joke there, but I'll leave it from there because I'm trying to be serious. But I would get my ass beat if I would have done that. No joke.
That's very true.
And even back then, even if my grandmother saw me like how the way the kids are in this generation, she would take a wooden spoon and beat me with it if I acted that way ever. Because the kids of this generation piss me off because they think they could do whatever they want just because they're a kid.
They think they're entitled.
And they think they're invincible because, just because I'm a kid, I can't get in trouble. And if you threaten me, I'll just tell my parents on you. And that's one thing, though, I hate. And also the parents. Let's talk a little bit about them. The parents of these generation are stupid. They're stupid. They're dumbasses.
Like, they don't want to be held accountable.
And they
always don't want to look like the bad guy.
They always blame everything else, especially video games.
Especially since I remember something that I got a comment on
Literature Club.
On the most popular video that is still on my channel to this day. I don't know why, but it's still there. But the point is that someone left a comment on there. I read the comment and it said a 6-year-old could understand this. I'm that 6-year-old, and I'm just like, who the fuck are your parents, and why are they letting you on this platform and let you watch this kind of stuff at 6?
Ugh.
And before he could even comment anything else, I immediately just blocked him and removed the comment because it's like why would like seriously, who the hell lets their kid go onto YouTube and let them watch this kind of stuff without monitoring them?
Especially with all the sorts of content that's on here, they allow freaking like that's one thing also I have to say about YouTube. They allow porn there, and a kid could just look that up, go see that, and then they'll blame it on the internet. They'll blame it on everything else, and they don't take responsibility for themselves because they don't look like the bad guy. All I have to say is, for the people who just blame YouTubers, video games, TV stars, all that, stop it. Just fucking stop it.
It's time to stop.
There's only one person to blame, and that's your fucking self.
Yep.
Stop being such a little. You're being more like, basically, they're being more of a little kid than their own kid.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
And they don't want to take fucking responsibility. Well, you know what? Take some fucking responsibility. Learn from your actions how to treat your kid better. And we get it. You don't want to make a mistake with your kid later on, but life's about making mistakes.
Accidents happen.
And learning from them.
Instead of blaming other people for your problems, take some fucking responsibility. That's what God gave us, responsibility for our actions.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
With every action, there's a consequence.
Yes.
Exactly.
You got yeah, people nowadays, they just don't want to like they just think that they could just do what they want and not be held responsible for other people's actions, whether it be a parent and a child. Trust me, I see it all the time, and I can't tell you how painful it is at times.
It's like they take the meaning of freedom of speech and put it in like a completely different world.
They twist it.
They twist it, they turn it around to their own benefit so they could blame somebody else and they're not the bad guy in the situation.
Mm-hmm.
And make it so that you don't have the freedom of speech.
Yes, and that's and when you expose them about it, they'll act like the victim. They'll play the victim card. They'll even bring you to court and stuff to play the victim card. And it's stupid. It's stupid. It pisses me off. Especially one time, and I will say this story one time. I had a comment on one of the Anarda Minda videos I did about some woman saying that her 8-year-old saw one of my videos and I didn't have no censor or anything, or no warning or anything, or 18 plus warning, even though on the fucking video, even at the beginning of the video, the description, the title, it says 18 plus warning. So you're responsible for your kid, not fucking me. And I even told her everything. Like, I told her I put the warnings right there if she's too blind to fucking see. And then she commented back something nasty to me and threatened me. And YouTube saw her comment, and let's just say she got her channel locked.
Ooh.
Yeah. Did you say that she also lost her job because of
because her job was on her channel. She was like a perfume something woman. She basically, since they locked her out of her account, she lost her path. Like, I learned, because this is what they told me, that she's locked out officially. She can't get back in.
Wow.
And I was like, karma's a bitch. You deserve that. You let your own kid do that. Not me. I put a warning. Don't act like I'm the bad guy for putting up a warning. There's labels. There's things for you to read if you're too blind to fucking see.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Because it's right in front of your face.
Preach.
And even I'm going to speak this for other YouTubers. Other YouTubers put warnings on their things. They put warnings at the beginning of their videos, titles, thumbnails. And the parents still say, and they'll bring them to court about this, still say they added no warning, even though sometimes the video will have like a checking thing saying, are you 18 or something like that? Are you an adult? And they will still do it.
Ugh. Makes me sick.
Yeah.
How fucking stupid do they have to be? This is why the human race is considered one of the worst. Because of that.
Yeah.
Just America in general. I'm not even kidding. There's 12-year-olds twerking on a goddamn camera.
Oh, Jesus.
And they say we're the monsters.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You're letting your child twerk in a camera.
What is wrong with them?
You can understand why I always complain about this generation's children.
I fear for my child.
Like
Yeah. Like if I were to ever have children, I would make sure that I raise them right, so the way that I was raised.
Same with me. I'll make sure, like, if I ever had kids one day, I'm going to make sure they do not do any of the shit what the kids are doing now. Even one thing that sickens me, what kids do, they'll say, go kill yourself or something like that. And you would never expect that from a little kid's mouth.
Exactly.
I know!
That really shows how rotten and evil the world has became. For a little kid
and
to say that.
Oh yeah, and the kind of and sometimes it's on my videos, and I'll check what kind of channel they are and what videos they have, and it's always little kids that are playing Minecraft, and I'm not joking about this.
Or Fortnite.
Oh, God, Fortnite is honestly.
Oh yeah, that one's also pretty
worst.
recent.
I swear to God.
And it makes me cringe.
Exactly.
I don't understand. Why
So-
they made Fortnite.
And so that's why parents need to take responsibility. That's why
Yes.
kids need to start getting... One thing, though, kids need to start getting punishment. Like, parents, don't be afraid to punish your own kids, because, like, don't be afraid to punish them as long as you don't hurt them in a bad way. Like, don't be afraid to punish them
Yeah, parents
in the
can't.
right way.
Parents can't let their kids control them like that.
Yes.
Exactly.
I never did.
And if I ever
me
had a
trash
son,
can.
like if I ever, and I mean ever, had a son and daughter think that they can control me by whining and crying and throwing a fit, their ass is already out. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Just
it really begs the question: who is in control? The parents have to be in control, not the kids. No matter how many times they lose it, it's just the parents need to be in control. They need to know what they're doing, what the kids are doing. They cannot give in.
Exactly.
And it may seem easy to give in, and some of the parents are lazy. They're lazy and they say, "Oh, I was at work. I was doing this. I have a job. I have a disease or something like that."
No one cares.
Baloney.
It just again, no one cares what happens. It is still your kid. You did not give it up for adoption. You did not do anything to this kid. If you seriously, if the kid came right out of your pussy, then yes, it is your kid.
Yes.
Or you
Own up.
It's your fault.
Own up.
And exactly, and that it just that's also like another thing that I really hate about this generation's parents. It's like exactly what we've been saying. They never they don't want to own up to anything, and when they do, they they literally try to point fingers, especially towards the media. The media is what the media is what kills me about this generation. That we all literally everyone solely depends on the media for stuff. And I'm being honest. This is exactly why I want to move out of the U.S. because one, we have all this shit going on, and two, we have a very insane president.
Oh yeah. There's actually
our president is so fucking dumb with how he treats things. I don't even care if he comes to my house and literally arrests me for what I'm saying. This has to be spoken out. And a lot of people have done this. But still, the point is, Trump has done so many things on Twitter that it's clear he wants to start another world war. It's clear that he wants to start another world war, and no one's doing a damn thing about it because they're worried about going to jail or being like banished for or something. It's like, this is not the 1800s. This is not the 1600s. This is 2018. Yeah. This is not the medieval time.
Mhm.
The medieval time. This is not the 1600s. This is not the 1800s. This is not the 1900s. This is not this is not George Bush anymore. This is 2018.
Mhm.
Own up and do something. To those that do support Trump, why? I don't want to get into politics, but I just want to know why.
How? Like,
what made you
how?
become a supremacist? What made you?
What
Yeah,
is
I
so
honestly
good about him?
hate talking about politics myself, but still I agree.
Just seriously, what made you follow the footsteps of a supremacist that wants nothing but to destroy what was already good about the U.S.?
Yeah.
Badass orange.
That's one of the main reasons I don't talk much about politics. I just stay away from that kind of stuff. It's toxic.
Same here. And the thing is, also back to the parent conversation, I learned this the other day. And this surprised me. I was watching an episode of The Amazing World of Gumball, if you guys haven't heard of that show.
Oh, I've heard of it.
They had an episode talking about how parents don't take responsibility for their kids' generation these days. And the episode pointed out everything that needed to be said to parents everywhere to get off their lazy asses, teach their kid a fucking lesson, and have them act right. And you want to know what happened right after that episode was made and on the air?
What?
Parents said this episode inspired violence and everything, and they want it taken down.
Oh my gosh.
And this is not what parents are. And they said this is not what parents are like nowadays. They're perfect, and it's the people who make content's fault that their kids are like this. And they said that in that report, and the episode almost got taken down on Cartoon Network.
Oh.
Almost.
This is exactly why I really hate this generation's parents. They don't want to. Actually,
they don't want to accept that it's their fault.
Not just that, but they want to live in their own fucking world and think that not everything revolves around them and all that. It's like, no, bitch, it doesn't.
It does not.
Okay, let me say something. If you don't want a kid and you don't want to have the responsibility, girl, close your legs.
Either close your legs, get a circumcision, get something to prevent yourself from getting kids. Don't blame it on the people that want to show the facts.
Or just don't be with someone. Be a lonely little girl.
Or
and
a
the thing
lonely
is,
little guy.
Or guy.
And the thing is, they pointed out every fact, and then right after they did that report, Cartoon Network still kept it up. And the funny thing is, parents sent death threats to the director of The Amazing World of Gumball.
Oh
wow!
I'm thinking that's not gonna make things better. That's only gonna make things worse.
And it's shown on. They showed that even the guy who made the show saying, "Well, damn these. I made this to prove a point, but
and I did."
that parents are literally just self-righteous pieces of shit. And just I'm gonna be
Nowadays.
honest, I love my parents, despite
Me
the fact that my
too.
dad gives me hell sometimes. But so like again, I love my parents. They did they raised me right, despite the fact that back then problem. But still, I'm not even I'm not even joking. I actually used to suffer from ASD.
Ooh.
But somehow I healed through it.
What
Maybe
is
I
that?
still don't know. I need to double check. But I somehow healed through it, and I'm not as bad as I used to be. I mean, like the only thing that kind of shows that I have it is my stuttering problem. But that's like the only thing. And oh my god!
Oh, I,
Actually, speaking of that, I'm not gonna mention it now, but I do have to say this. It kills me that some parents even blame it mental problems for
Yes.
how like the way that kids are these ages, and it's
Ooh.
like there's okay, first
oh,
of all, who gave you the self-righteous cup to be this not to be this idiotic and this inconsiderate? Because because it's not the parents. It's not the parents. Not the parents. It's not the kids' fault. It's not. It's not. It's how society is and how they treat was it people who are not quote unquote perfect.
Yep.
They literally treat like literally society treats anyone who is not part of the majority like shit, and those who are part of the majority they treat them like royalty.
I know.
Oy.
And it's like, are you actually kidding me? It just and I'm gonna be honest. I still sometimes even question I still sometimes even question like why did King George not restrict some of the pilgrims from leaving the damn country, or at the or at the or at the or at the very least like why did he not force this rule to listen, the point is that excuse me, it's just the point is that there are a lot of things that could have happened back then, and it probably would be like society will probably be different than it is now. Probably.
Yeah.
It's just all we have to say is for the parents who are watching are probably gonna bash shit to talk us later because we know that's probably gonna happen.
Exactly.
Get your head out of your pants and get it out from your asshole and get your ears clean from all the shit that's in your ears and listen. Take responsibility for your fucking kids and make sure your kids do right by you and don't be their fucking slave. Man up and actually show that you could take responsibility instead of blaming it on other people because other people work their ass off to the point they're almost dead.
That's right.
Yes.
And remember, everything that you do, like you're setting an example for your children. Don't be the bad example. Actually provide a good one. Be a good parent. Spend time with your kids. Do something.
mm-hmm.
That isn't giving into what they want, and and it's just again like I don't care how old your kids are. I don't care what they say. Man the fuck up and actually make them show you and make them give you respect. And actually now that we talked about now that I mentioned the respect thing, that was another problem. It's still not. It's still like it's not a part of the kids thing. It's just oh, it's the community.
Boy.
Let's be real. like Elijah and I already know about this, and we even talked about this. Was it yesterday? I just
Yeah.
just just go ahead and talk about it for like a little bit, and then we'll get back to the character thing.
Okay, my mic wanted to be a bitch, but it's like it's about. I'm trying to explain this the right way. I'm trying to come up with say this the right way about respect. Like Austin usually like here's the thing though. This goes back to the thing about the streaming and the views thing and the notice and views and stuff. This goes back to Austin's channel and you people, some of the people that are watching and supporting, as I said before, thank you, but this is directed to the people who are not giving enough respect to this man who is a brother to me, who has been by my side for the longest since day one I started this. Show him some more fucking respect, or I will message each and every one of the motherfuckers who don't. And we're gonna have a talk. If you know what I mean. He deserves respect. He sacrificed his hunger.
His sleep.
His sleep.
His mental state.
His hours and life of the day. Time that he can't like the time and hours that he put into it, he can't get back, is gone because of the people who don't respect. So, show him some more fucking respect, or I'm going to step in more to tell you to. And I don't care if you get threatened by this, just show him some more respect. He deserves it.
That's literally all we're trying to ask. It's just the fact that I sacrifice a lot of things to try to entertain people, and only and the fact that only a few of the people who who actually support the things I do, friends, fans, family. It doesn't even matter who what it is. The fact of the matter is that if I have to sacrifice everything to entertain everyone, and I don't get I don't get the same amount of respect as someone that someone can do easily just by uploading a damn video once every week, regardless of sub count. If that's gonna happen, and I'm sorry, but I might eventually delete my channel, and that's something I never want to do. I never wanted to delete my channel from the beginning because the one thing I've always wanted to do was entertain people and give them a sense of purpose. And that's also another thing. I can't entertain everyone. I get that. But I'm trying to. No to those who are gonna ask. If you ask me to play Fortnite, that's a definite no. I've tried the game and I don't like it.
I've gotten requests to play Fortnite as well. I've tried it, and honestly, the game is pretty boring to me.
So, okay.
It's the new Minecraft for the cringy kids.
Minecraft, Roblox mixed with Call of Duty.
Exactly. Just the thing is, is that I never want to quit this. It's pretty much my job. It's well, even though I don't get paid for it, it's still pretty much my job.
And he enjoys making the content, but he wants something back from the people. Like, I'm saying this for the people who don't respect, for the people who don't show enough respect for him, not the people that should. You know what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm trying to say. I'm talking directly to the people who don't. He sacrifices, as I said, and all he asks is for something back. And he wastes his time, and he loves doing this. But he can't keep moving forward if he doesn't get anything in return after all the sacrifices he's made to get up to this point. Show him some more fucking respect.
That's literally all I'm asking.
Is for a little respect.
And he needs it the most. And if you're not even willing to, don't even come here. Don't even be part of our chats or anything. Don't even come talk to us. Don't even watch us. Just get the fuck out.
Yeah.
But for the people, as I said one more time, and I'm saying this one more time, thank you for actually showing Austin some respect, showing that you care for him like we do. And he's kept me going on my channel. He's kept us all going, even at our darkest points of our time. And he worked so hard to keep up with school, friends, family.
And the mic glitched a bit.
Testing 1 2 3.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. As I was saying. So he tries to make him. He's even to the point. He has a hard time trying to make himself happy in return, and he needs that happiness. He's helped me through a lot. Austin's helped me through a lot, and it was to the point where I've almost done some things that he saved me from. And he's my best fucking friend. I care about him like he's my own brother. And if for the people who won't show him respect, I will come at you. Don't even test me. I would take a fucking bullet for this man because he is one of the best people who's came into my life and been a part of my life and has always been there for me.
Exactly.
And it was, and also like another thing that I don't really mention. There actually have been times where my depression has gotten to me more than like anything else, and just and like just to prove the fact that I care about you guys more than myself. I still push myself even when I'm sick, even when I'm at my worst. I'm not even joking when I say this. Literally, this is really personal, but I'm just saying this just to prove a point. At the beginning of this month, I almost cut my ankles because of how bad it was getting. It got so bad I didn't even want to walk. I didn't want to hear anything.
Right back.
I wanted the pain to just silence everything. And I didn't do it because the first thing I thought of was everyone here. Y'all were like the first thing that I think of every time I wake up, from like 5:30 in the morning to like 12 o'clock in the morning when I gotta go to bed, or 11. It really doesn't matter when. The point is that I stay up almost like almost 20 hours a day doing everything. Was it from going to school, from going to work, both here and in real life, and trying to keep up with everything, and even keeping my mental health intact, and even keeping my physical health intact. I push all my problems aside so I can entertain people. And I know that people are instantly going to tell me that I don't like was it that I need to stop doing that because I'm going to hurt myself. Does it look like I care? I don't. I literally care less about myself than I do with anyone else. I'm not even joking. I'm even going to point out fingers. I've helped Elijah through almost everything. Even when he was about to kill himself, I helped him through everything. I helped him through everything. I even helped Miz out through everything. I even helped Katie out through everything. I've helped Roxas out through everything. I've helped Shiki out of everything. And even though I only met Glover like a little bit, I will still help her out through everything. I've helped so many people out ever since I started this damn thing. And I do it because I care. I care more about these people, and I care more about anyone who appreciates the things I do. I even care for those who don't even like watch anything. I still care about them.
It's out of the goodness of his heart.
And there have been times I'm being honest, I almost overdosed one time. I almost overdosed because I didn't want to live with the pain. But I'm still going. I'm still breathing. I'm still moving. I'm still living. Because I do this for everyone.
And he does it because he loves everybody.
It's nothing but good things.
Mm-hmm.
God damn it, I don't want to draw. God damn it.
But yes, that's all we're asking for. And the show, he loves, as I said before, he loves everybody. He works himself to the bone, and all he asks is some fucking respect for all the shit he put himself through. Show him some fucking respect.
That's it. That's all we're asking. Nothing more, nothing less. Just some respect for Austin.
For the many sacrifices I have made.
I only ever get wild faces. Now, I don't have a doubt in my mind.
And I'm gonna be honest. I know I said I was gonna go get myself something to eat, but I still stayed because I still wanted to talk about it.
I wanted to go to the bathroom, but I couldn't, so I stayed.
And my 5 minutes passed a few minutes ago, but still, I'm still here because I care about my best friend, and I can do that later. And I'm here because I care about him, and I don't want to see him suffer through this because I will still help him regardless.
I
of
need to use the
anything.
bathroom,
Me too.
eat, and do something with my life.
Just go ahead and do that, sis. It's just.
I must stay.
I just want to say something before I might. Was it before we actually go back to the was it to the character thing? Just for those who do say they do have depression and they do show it. Again, I completely understand that. But here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Just in my case, it feels like there's something constantly talking to me. Like I don't hear it at times, but sometimes I can hear it talk to me, and it's always like at night or something, or maybe sometime during the school. And when it does talk to me, I don't hear anything else but that. like everything is faint, and all I hear is like static. And even if I like try to talk to someone, I don't feel anything. Like even when I try to touch something, it doesn't feel like what it is. If it just feels like static. And what was it? And like 9 out of 10 times, if I 9 out of 10 times when I try, like when I give someone a hug or something, it still doesn't feel the same. It feel if like it feels like it feels like I'm in a TV and I can't see, I can't hear, I can't feel anything but static. And there are times where it gets worse and worse, and I can't hear anything, and I just want it to end. But it was but then is it but and I'm gonna be honest, there even has been times I even cried just to make it stop. And even the crying doesn't help. It just makes more noise. And literally like every day that's what I feel. It's if it feels like slight static, or it feels like it feels it just it goes from slight static to literally feel like something is scraping against my fingers, and it never ends. And it was, but regardless, when if I do hear that, I still go on. I don't care what gets left behind. If it like just it's just the point I'm trying to make is that all I feel sometimes is just static. But when I'm doing what I love, when I actually talk with people who care, and they show that just by sticking with me through everything, the static goes away and I feel like myself again. But this whole month, I don't know why I don't know why it's October, but this whole month, it's just nothing. Like I'm like I'm not saying that I'm feeling like they're static, but it's just once this ends, I know that I'm not gonna feel anything afterwards, because it just it doesn't go away. And it was but when it does, I feel like myself again. Like I actually feel like I really feel like I'm myself again, and that's all I want. And it was, and like the only time that I'm ever gonna get that is if there's nothing but what I can see and what I can hear and what I can feel. Just it just I it doesn't it's just all I want is to no longer feel static anymore. And but and it was and most of the time it works, but the times it doesn't, that's when I need people the most. And I know it sounds like I'm getting off topic, but it's just it's still related to the fact that it goes to the whole respect thing, because like because like sometimes I even get like nightmares about what was about disappointing people, and that just fuels the static. And like, and that also relates to like the view count thing. Whenever I see it go down, I like the first thing that comes to my mind is like, what did I do wrong? And and when I mentioned the fact that once everyone leaves and it goes from like 20 to 7 or something, that instantly hits me. and then the next day I don't feel anything but static. And it's just it's like it doesn't feel the same until everyone comes back. And I don't want that to constantly happen. I want to do things on my own. I want to I want to be able to entertain people without having more people than just the ones that that support me. I want to entertain people because of me. Not because of the people I'm with, not because of the people I'm friends with, not because of the things I do, because of me. And when people do that, it gives me a sense that it's that they respect me for what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. And it just the point of the matter is that through every single thing I do, all I'm asking for is some respect. That's just all I'm asking for. I'm so happy I got that off my chest.
It's a good thing you did.
It finally needed to be said.
Mm-hmm.
Just months after months of seeing this and seeing the same pattern happen over and over again. It's just it needs to stop.
It's been redundant for too long.
So for the people who is watching, please spread the word. This needs to stop.
It's the least you can do for him.
And if you can do that, then thank you, because you are a true fan.
Yes.
Now everybody, give him a big old hug, because he needs it.
Yes, he does.
And I'm hugging my phone.
We're in this together.
All of us.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay, man. It's
Just it's all right. Let it out.
Don't have to hold it in.
Mm-hmm. The best thing you can do is not hold back.
It's never wrong to show your true feelings.
Nope.
So what are people saying in the chat, by the way? I can't see it.
Hang on. I'm gonna go look.
Okay.
I managed to get it up. I managed to get it up on my history. Jesus. Toxic Cat 2 Super said, I will spread the word for you guys. Another person said, I respect you, Austin. I watch every single thing you upload. And when you're depressed, I'll be there to help you. I'd risk my life for you, Austin. Jeremy said this needs to spread like wildfire. And everyone just hugs Austin.
Thank you for all being there for Austin.
Yes.
Thank you all.
Thank you so much.
Like, you guys mean the world to him.
Everyone who supports him and who is friends with him, you mean the world to him.
Yes. And he's very, very grateful that the true fans are sticking by his side every step of the way. And as his friends, we're going to be there for him.
To the very end.
Yes, very much so.
Thank you so much.
He deserves it. Austin, if I could hug you, I would. I definitely would. Especially.
I hug the crap out of him. I hug the crap out of him right now.
Yeah, like.
I'll pay for your ticket now.
like we would all end up in a group hug.
We all end up in a group hug. But plus, that'd be cool. A future thing to do. Just all of us meeting up.
Yeah.
Really
which will happen.
Yeah, I'm especially looking forward to that day.
I would just say this now. I'm so happy that I had a box of tissues with me.
Hey, you came prepared.
You came prepared and
so sorry.
ready.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so sorry for everyone to hear about this.
No, it's fine. Like you said what needed to be said. You just needed to get it off your chest. Oh, everyone's giving love. Everyone's
giving love.
Yes. Everyone's just spamming hearts in the comments. They're spamming hearts in the feed.
I see.
And they're saying, yeah, Austin, you definitely deserve it. I mean, to be perfectly honest, I'm just glad that we met, even though it's been only a few days.
Feels like you already know him for years, right?
Yeah. It was kind of like how Dark and I first met, and how we met was through my project, my previous project, and then we went into the other project.
And then we talked and talked and talked and did memes.
Yes.
Oh Jesus. Oh, well, was it? But anyway, now that that's over and done with, let's just get to like the character thing, and then I'll probably end this one here, and probably start the Jazzpunk stream. Was it once I get my food?
Okay.
You can go get your food now if you want to.
Yes.
We'll keep the people busy while you get your food.
Oh, we definitely will.
We'll entertain them with some. We'll entertain them with some Zeta and Sappy talk.
Oh Jesus!
It's just more along the lines of improvising.
Improvising with memes and all sorts of weird crap that we can think of.
Yeah, and
especially from me because I think of the weirdest crap.
Oh yeah,
I heard memes.
Hey, Shiki's back.
I was getting food. I haven't gotten my food. I'm waiting for my tortillas.
I'm actually gonna warm up my food right now. So
I'm actually gonna go get my homework real quick, and then I can work while I talk to you guys.
I'ma just get my meme app open. Let's get your stream demonetized again.
Oh dear. So, Austin, you good? like you would play that song like in any awkward moment.
Any kind of silent or awkward moment, yeah.
Yeah, like it's like a waiting game. Like, okay, we're just gonna wait a couple seconds in awkward silence, and it's like next thing you know that you pull that song up, and it's just like people start to get unnerved. Yeah, I feel like this particular stream has been both serious and like goofy in a kind of way, but mostly serious. We just ended up being goofy for like a few minutes.
That's a lot of damage.
Yes, that is a lot of damage. Okay.
My name's Jeff.
In the words of Zeta,
That's a lot of damage.
Yes, it definitely is a lot of damage. Massive damage.
399. It was very effective. That's a lot of damage.
Oh.
Free Shabakadoo.
oh, how I love my friends.
Smoke weed every day.
Yes.
Play Jeopardy as a way for Austin.
Got you. I got you. I'll hide it for 1 hour. I'll
Oof.
finish my food.
Oof.
You know, for shits and giggles, I'm gonna do the ear rape version.
Where the flip is my bread?
Oh Jesus, the ear rape version. No.
Oh no.
It's normal.
Oh my god. What's I said when you first joined this group, expect a lot of ear rape.
Oh. Yes.
The best kind.
Yes, yeah, of course. Oh my goodness!
That scared the shit out of me.
Me too.
My fist raised up, by the way, when it did that. I threw my pencil across the room. It's gonna come back like, what the fuck is going on?
I was just trying to think of this random scene for Dream Demon. Like, oh no! I lost my train of thought. No! No! I lost it. Come back!
You just play. Wait, instantly play Baby Come Back.
I literally played Bill Nye.
Can he come back? You can blame it all on me, you horrifying beast!
I literally played Bill Nye the Science Guy with the ear.
Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Yeah.
Science rules. Oh, I remember watching that in school.
Oh, we're gonna get this channel demonetized.
Oh no.
I mean, might as well play the me song.
Wait. I know what song you can play.
What?
I know what song you play. What is love?
Got you.
Oh, my hat away.
Ear rape? Should I do the ear rape?
Why do I feel like this would be perfect for Zeta? Why do I feel like that?
I was thinking the same.
like Zeta's just in this position where she feels like, okay, what is he doing? What is he doing? Why is he doing that? He's doing something!
Why do I imagine frickin' Zeta and the Demon Quad just in the car in that initial meme?
like Zeta's in the front and everyone else is in the back.
And then we just see Beta in the front with him, and he's like, "Please let me out! Please let me out!"
Like he's like, "What am I doing here?" But yeah, in Dream Demons, Zeta's basically the jealous guy. He's like, it's like you chose my brother over me. It's just like it wasn't intentional. And he's like, baloney. Oh, I remember that?
Why do you imagine the GameCube version, and then we just see Caleb get smacked?
Yeah, and then it's just like, this is for the time you Saitama'd me. Like it's payback. He's like, you see this fist? And Caleb's like, yeah, I see it. And then it just straight up punches him. like Caleb had his guard down, and it's just like, wait, what? Punch.
Hey, I know what Caleb's going as for Halloween. He just might need to shave his hair, though.
Or he could just wear something to cover his head.
Oh my god, I just thought of something. What if Zeta shaves his head in his sleep?
Oh my gosh! And then Caleb would just wake up, and then it's like he's like, I feel strange. I mean, I feel alright. Goes to a mirror. What?
We'll now begin the push-up section. Ready? Begin. Down.
It's like he clipped off my hair with a weed clipper.
We'll now begin the push-up section. Ready? Begin. Down.
It's funny. There you go. Your daily dose of memes.
I'm just trying to think of. Oh, I'm just trying to think of something.
Kiki. I thought of. Remember the song I told you to look up earlier? There's another song I thought of.
What?
Look up. Okay, go listen to it for yourself. Look up Frosty the Pervert.
I come back to hear that you are telling her to listen to that song.
Oh, hi, Austin.
I feel such disgrace. I'm kidding.
Right now, just doing my homework.
Gotcha.
Like,
Missed a whole bunch of memes.
Hungry.
yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna get my food. I'm fucking hungry.
I think what my dad cooked up was it's like this it's like this chicken tortellini and mushroom soup.
Yeah.
I think. I don't remember the actual recipe.
By the way, I'm making a Cyberdark mask.
Ooh. Nice.
Basically, I'm making it out of foam board.
Oh, that's cool.
Nothing. Some Spanish curse words.
I was thinking, like, Dark, I was considering what you were asking, like, where Joey Drew was going to be in my project, and I'm thinking, you know what? I think I might have him at some point in Dream Demon. Like the thing is in my alternate universe, actor Henry and his wife left to aid in the war. Like Joey was like a second dad to these kids.
Ah.
Yeah, and then Joey he sees Sammy and he's like, sweetheart, and she's like, don't sweetheart me. You got a lot. We gotta talk. Like she's trying, like she has a lot of questions. And she's trying really hard not to lose her cool with him.
A lot of people say Joey Drew is in a wheelchair, though.
This is not X-Men.
He's Professor X secretly.
Oh my gosh!
Explains everything.
Well, if that's the case, I might just have him in said wheelchair. Like she's feeling so, like, she's feeling a lot of things right now. She's confused, she's just relieved, and then she's just like, what?
I hate you.
But the basic lore where I heard that from is because every time anything's mentioned about Joey and Bendy, every time, even in the game itself, it's a wheelchair and something about an infected leg.
A wheelchair and a leg. It's like, Stroke's non-existent beard.
I have a beard I'm stroking right now.
And same.
Oh, Dark, I had no idea you had a beard.
Like, here, let me show my face real quick.
Okie dokie.
It's just a neck beard, that's all.
It's kind of like what my brother has. Oh, yeah, you like stroking the beard.
As we can't even
Bitch,
hear
we
him.
can't hear you.
Oh.
I'm good. Ignore the lemonade in the background.
Did somebody say
That clown is staring at my soul. That clown in the background was staring at my soul.
Oh,
Oh, that's baby. That's the baby plush I have.
Oh,
Look, I'll show it again.
That's theory, baby.
it didn't even look like baby. It looked like something else.
Okay. Now to finish the rest of my homework.
And then now that I'm back and I'm with food, now I can get to the whole character thing. And okay, this soup is actually a lot better than I thought it was. Anyway, like back to the whole character thing.
Okay.
Shut the hell up, sister.
And this is the point where he kicks her out.
Yeah, about that. In 3, 2, 1, and yeet.
No. No.
And yeet.
Oh my god. Austin, in my homework it says Civil War right here.
It knows.
It knows something.
It knows of our sins.
Oh.
Our sins in the roleplay. No, nothing bad happened in the roleplay like that, except for Venom going inside James.
Oh.
Cállate!
FBI, open up!
Oh no! Run!
That reminds me of the sweep thing from the Baldy's Basic Thing comic I did. Like, Baldy was saying, "I'm gonna hit you with my thick roller," and then you have the sweeper come in saying, "Sweep, sweep, sweep! I'm gonna sweep, sweep, sweep your ass to jail."
That is amazing.
Yes. Yee.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Basically.
Oh.
I just feel like this stream's been nothing but sadness and laughing.
And a lot of
we need
memes.
comic relief at some point.
Yeah, we do.
And I'm glad I downloaded that app.
Yeah, we do.
Soon I'm gonna download Angry Birds again and just try to beat my old record that I used to like. I played Angry Birds back in 2013.
I played Angry Birds. I played Flappy Bird. I played a lot of shit. Singing Monster. That was my shit.
I used to play the hell out of like almost every single game that was related to Angry Birds when I was young. Oh my god. From like the first Angry Birds to the space one.
Oh, and to the one that you have to like drive it. Yeah,
They made an Angry Birds 2 recently.
Oh, I know. I saw it. It's not the same.
Mm-mm.
Oh, hold up. BRB.
Okie dokie.
Oh jeez, my bread's gonna be soggy by the time I actually try to eat it.
Shall I put the Jeopardy music while Dark is like muted? That's where we get to you, Austin.
If you did, you would have been kicked.
Oh. Oh.
I'd rather not.
I found my sword.
Yes.
I have an actual real sword. I
Let
mean, a
me
real
use
one
it.
that can cut through people.
Let me use it to kill Alice.
No, I'm gonna use it and jam it up, Alice. Okay, I'm gonna stop.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, even
Let's
better.
say that's gonna be a lot of damage. There won't be 28 stab wounds when after I'm done with Alice.
Stat.
Okay. I'm gonna go reheat my soup because I just realized I made it to like lukewarm and not hot. I will be right back.
Alrighty.
Actually, wait, no. It needs to be the same temperature that Venom did to Eddie. It needs to be hot.
Okay.
I am sin. I am the embodiment of sin.
I could have said something else.
It's like right as Austin said that, the Law and Order Special Victims Unit theme played.
Dun 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 da da da.
Be back.
I'm so happy I have these sound effects.
But as soon as I do my bendy AU soon, that's coming up, it's gonna be major. One thing though, there's gonna be a lot of gore.
Oh, and by the way, Silence Made You Agree reached 50 pages. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really happy about that.
No.
I was like, I could have been stuck wondering what will happen next because this is an improvised comic. I didn't have anything planned.
Oh dear lordy.
Like the thing was, after I finished Just Like the Rest of Us, I was like, okay, now it's like, I want to go in and see what happens after that. That's what triggered it.
Oh my. And then just plays the triggering sound effect.
I got you.
I was just like, I'm just gonna go and see what happens.
Wait, that sound effect belongs to Zeta after he heard that his brother got picked.
like the thing was, there were times where Zeta pulled Savvy aside for some, like, on occasion. It's just like, it wasn't intentional. She just
That's the sound effect when Caleb punched Zeta.
Yes. Yeah, and
Allison stabbing Susie.
Yes, Savvy's stabbing the crap out of Susie.
Stab.
I'm just trying to think. Like,
I'm finally back.
Yeah, yay! Hello, Roxas.
And I got spaghetti.
Spaghetti. Put your hand in my spaghetti.
Somebody, to my spaghetti.
I got you.
Somebody touch my spaghetti.
I got you.
Someone made an ear rape theme version of it. They made a song about it.
How did the rest of the rant ended up?
It ended up good. It ended up on a good note.
That's good.
Yeah, everyone was giving Austin positive feedback. It was all positive.
Wait, play the song "You Know" by Scott.
Yes. Hang on. I don't know if you're gonna be able to hear it or not. Hang on.
I was asking Cheeky to play it.
What song?
The song, the Scott song "You Know." He said "you know" a lot of times.
He said that 485 times.
I literally scrolled through the comments and Scott Cawthon's like, I'm gonna miss this. This is pretty great.
Oof. Also, I can see someone's back finally after making spaghetti.
Yep. Somebody touch my spaghetti!
Somebody touch my D. Wait. Somebody a touch of my symbiote.
Why did you make that reference?
I was tempted to add it. Like when you were talking about when Austin, when I heard that Austin would end up sacrificing like sleep and hunger to get content out for the fans. That reminds me of so much of what I do as well. Like I barely eat or sleep because I want to make sure I have content out there to have my fans happy as well.
What?
Oh wait, I forgot. You did tell me that before. Why?
On a page that says infinity.
Oh, the Strider's definitely coming back. When you find out that your ship isn't real,
You just got all you have to do is. Never mind what I was gonna say.
FBI, open up!
I was gonna say if we need a Strider, all we have to do is do a try not to laugh challenge to the hottest dog. or the golden diamond.
Oh jeez.
Oh my god!
Or a space.
or ear rape just in general.
One thing though, I'll definitely plan if we ever all meet in real life. A try not to laugh challenge recorded with face cam.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Oh sweet Jesus.
And here's the thing though. There will be a punishment whoever laughs first.
Uh-oh.
They have to
That
eat
would
that
be you.
special type of hot candy.
Which one? I like hot candy.
It's the one that DA Games and Daco tried in one of their Try Not to Laugh videos.
Oh Jesus.
Now let's make it spicier. Let's eat a ghost pepper and see who dies.
No.
No.
I was actually gonna say, from horrible experience myself, why not jalapeno peppers?
Oh, I've done that. They're not even.
To make it even more pathetic.
I eat those.
I've actually done a Cuphead video where every time I died, I had to eat a jalapeno pepper, and I'll just say that was the biggest mistake I have made in my life.
Or to make it even more pathetic, cilantro.
Oh dear.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Listen, I can eat cilantro, no problem. But if you give me a jalapeno, I will actually start. Start hyperventilating because of how hot it is.
Oh, same.
That's a lot of damage.
God damn it!
28 stab wounds.
That's a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Exactly. Oh, wait.
I'm the android sent by CyberLife.
28 stab wounds.
Hello, my name is Connor. I'm the android sent by CyberLife. Wake up, Lieutenant.
My name is Connor. I'm the android sent by CyberLife.
Wake up, Lieutenant.
Breathing.
Play the Wake Up, Lieutenant meme.
Yes!
Wake up!
Wait, let me find it. Because I found the wake up version. Let me see.
Wake me up!
Wake me up inside!
I can't wake up.
Wake me up inside, can't wake up!
Wake me up inside, save me!
Wake me up inside.
Did you know the guy that was singing that in Goopy's voice almost cracked up?
I hear Evanescence on the screen, even though it's supposed to be,
This is the goofy version.
I'm gonna be honest, the beginning sounds like something from a Black Ops Zombie mode.
Oh.
I am so done. I am so done.
I freaking love that video.
Fun times all around. Crap.
Why do
No.
why do I imagine that's Boris?
Oh, that would make it 10 times better.
Bork me up. Bork me up.
Bork me up inside.
I am so done.
You just have to include Bork in just every kind of cover that he does.
No, I'm gonna give you guys
Just like Bork World.
Yep.
Play my song, Bork World, please. Play my song.
Test is a multi-stage aerobic capacity test that progressively gets more difficult as it continues. The 20-week pacer test.
I'm about to eject her.
No! I'll play.
Duh.
I hate you. But you need to stay out of my fucking way. Wait, what's this?
Huh?
Here, hold on.
I freaking love that one.
Really scared myself there.
What did you think of my?
I don't get out, Max, so you have to forgive my enthusiasm. I believe that's a bit too much British. Oh, Jesus.
Gotta go, guys.
I can't believe you've done this.
Alright, see ya, Elijah.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
See you later, my boy. Nope. 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 Actually, she literally. Just take a look at the chat. The Hangouts one. She did.
Oh.
Oh, you gotta love 7-Up. Huh? Wait, hold on. Oh my god. Hellbent is released. Hellbent is released. My life is complete. But anyway, what was I supposed to talk about before I actually started?
You were going to talk about characters?
Oh wait, yeah, the whole characters thing. Hold on. Excuse me. All right. I just want I just want to point out. I just want to say one thing before I do leave, and that's not you know what I mean. Like I say I leave, but then I I start another stream like an hour later. But still though, just like the thing is that when it comes to making like all the characters and all that, what was it? All the characters and wasn't all that. I just okay. Okay. Actually, doing that literally, it like literally killed my throat. It was about. I'll try to continue on before as much as like. Oh my god. It's simple as that. I'm still streaming. But still, just like about like all the whole was it about like all the characters thing. That sounded completely wrong. But still,
Oh.
Stop.
Double entendre.
You stop this now. You haven't stopped. I know it's been like I know it's been 2 hours, MLG, but actually, never mind. I probably won't be able to get to the jazz, but okay, maybe I don't know. Let's just see what happens after I finish talking about like the whole characters thing. Like, it's pretty short, but still though, it's just when I release like the whole characters thing, I just wanted to fuck my life. Okay, I know that I did leave out some lore holes in it. But and those are being patched up right now. But literally, the only thing that I have to say is it's just again even though I'm pretty sure after that, you know, never mind. But still, just the point is. I feel like despite the fact that literally all the characters I made are diverse in their own way, they still don't get the same recognition. And I was going to have Elisha explain all this, but since Roxas has read all of them, I hope that that the both of you can vouch for me about what I mean.
Yeah.
Okay. Please go ahead while I go ahead and eat.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I'm still trying to read them.
Oh,
Which
same
ones
here.
have you read?
So far, I'm still trying to read Christopher's.
So both of you read Alexander's and Anastasia's. Is that
I'm
what I'm getting?
I'm halfway on Anastasia.
All right.
Because the thing is, I want to try and like slow down while I'm reading, and give myself a chance to absorb the material written.
Okay. But this is like based on what y'all have read. Thoughts for everyone. I'm asking you.
I know.
Oh Jesus!
Oh.
Oh no! Oh no! That's a bad thing. That's a bad thing. That's a bad thing. What the fuck is that?
Oh! Oh! My goodness.
Well, while I'm reading for I love doing this to him. I'm so sorry. I know he's my son, but I just love teasing him about how much it takes just to
And it's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
Let me just read. Let me just reread.
We don't have time for this. Still, okay, it was okay, but still just Globe. Just based on what you have read, why don't you tell everyone like how diverse I try to be with these people?
Austin is very diverse with these characters. Like he tries to make sure like the thing is with these characters, I apologize, I went mute for a second. With these characters, he's just the thing is I'm not really sure how to describe it. Like he puts so much effort into each of these characters, whether it be likes, dislikes, personality, and all that stuff.
You do not have to try to repeat everything. I know that was a mouthful.
Yeah, it definitely was. But yeah, that aside, he like from a couple of the bios that I read, and I still have yet to get through all of them. They are pretty interesting, and they're definitely worth the read.
Definitely.
Yeah, that's coming from me. But yes.
But yeah. While I haven't been able to read every single one of them, I honestly agree that Austin tries his hardest to make sure that these characters are all unique and diverse. And there's something special about each of them that makes them stand out.
Like he wants, like Roxas mentioned, he wants to make all the characters unique in their own special way.
Mm-hmm.
Also don't mind me. I'm trying to get rid of. I'm trying to get rid of as many Onyx as I possibly can. Yes, I am playing Overwatch.
I was gonna say I can tell you're playing Overwatch as I can hear it.
You can hear Zenyatta just constantly throwing orbs.
I am just hearing the ding sound.
Oh. Yes, don't mind me. I am complete Overwatch. Hanzo, if you could stop taking my fucking kills. I know I'm a support, but Zenyatta's not really a support.
Oh, those like eight people are watching now. Oh, it went down to 7. It was originally 9.
Like earlier on, it was like 14.
Really?
Yeah.
Something when I had to BRB to make dinner.
Mm.
Oh Jesus! Let me heal you, Tor.
Oh yeah, something else that usually bothers me whenever it comes to my live streams is how quiet chat will suddenly be.
Yeah.
But like I'm always letting people know that they're free to say they're free to talk in the chat.
Yeah.
And it lets me know who's still watching and who's not.
Right.
Just exactly.
I just heard fire in the hole.
Junkrat. Just again, I'm playing Junkenstein's Revenge.
Yeah, I still gotta play that for this month.
You have was it you have until the 31st, so you're fine.
Yeah.
Well, correction. You have until November probably like 4 p.m. my time of November 1st.
But yeah, I've been trying to get into catching up with a lot of Halloween themed stuff in games for this month. Like for example, I want to do like some kind of Halloween themed party in my Sims 4, but I need to get a new mouse for that first. And then
Yeah.
I also want to do the Junkenstein mode for Overwatch.
Yeah.
Yep.
I honestly doubt that my This Is Halloween collab's gonna get done in time.
Mm.
And I still get hooked. The logic of Roadhog is fabulous.
Okay, and we're just going to get that all settled in, and okay. It's settled. Silence Means You Agree is 50 pages now. So,
wow.
Yeah! I'm actually pretty happy about that.
Oof.
That's like half of 100!
I just read Zane's comment, and oh my god.
What happened?
What did he say?
He drew Alexander.
Yes.
Even though
that's great.
I probably should have mentioned though that there already are models out. I just didn't get the chance to I just didn't. No one cares about your wall, Symmetra. I will burn your ass up if I have to.
Yeah, I love it when there's people that draw original characters from others.
Oh, same here.
While I do really appreciate fan art or it's based on my YouTube channel, I greatly appreciate fan arts of my own characters.
I do too.
But it was anyway. You could go ahead and send it to me. Was it on hold on. No one cares, Junkrat. And I'm still aiming at the wrong direction. Oh, was it you could wait, hold on. Actually, Zing, you could send it to me on was it on my amino? I just excuse me. Okay. Okay. I am going to give my amino to everyone, and again, like Zane, I do appreciate you. Was it making an amino for me? But But was about I'll actually do make one. It is my name is underneath was a different my name is underneath was a different alias than oh fuck. Okay. I am underneath a different a different alias on Amino and I think Tumblr then wasn't than any other of my apps. But I will hold on. I'll just say in the chat once I'm done with this match. Because again I'm trying to like defend everything while taking care of all these omnics. Correction, these dead omnics. And I'm not even in the frame. Oh no! Take me, you bitch! Take me! When you're Zenyatta and you're invincible, just take me, you bitch! Take me! And there we go. Okay. Wait, Discord? Actually, yeah, you can send me. You can send it to me on Discord. And of course. Wait, actually, you can actually send it. Was it to the? Oh wait, no, there is no channel for. Oh, was it for OCs or anything? Shit. Oh wait, no. There's Art Zone. You could actually send it over there. And you're the only one that actually gives a damn about your team, but they still don't vote you.
Oh.
How I feel 24/7. Also, it was also saying you could just post it in. Was it in the was it the Darkbox Discord? You could just send it to the Art Zone.
Hmm.
Yeah. Oh, how you gotta love tortellini half the time.
Ooh, love tortellini. I said I love tortellini.
I heard. Oh my god, he's adorable! Yes! Okay, okay, I'ma just share it real quick. I mean, I do love your interpretation of him. I'm not saying that's like the wrong model, but like I do love your interpretation of him. It actually makes him look adorable. Alright, what was it? Alright, here it is. You see? I don't care, Microsoft. You see?
Yeah.
sharing it. Seriously, it's on my screen right now.
Wait, what's on the screen?
Oh.
Zane's interpretation of what Alexander looks like.
That's actually really good. That's actually really good drawing.
Yes.
I can't really see it.
Okay.
It's always such a wonderful feeling when someone draws you your original character.
Yes.
One of them.
Oh my goodness.
Remember, I have 7 more.
I have a lot of my own as well.
Well, no shit. You have too much time on your hands. Okay. But with all that character stuff out of the way, I will end the stream now. And excuse me, I will end the stream now, and I'll probably start it back up at 11. And hope to God, and I hope to God OBS doesn't want to be a bitch.
Hi.
Mm-hmm.
Hi.
So this is goodbye for now. I will see y'all later, and thank you so much for the support.
Hi.
All right. See ya.
Bye.
Bye, guys. For now.